Hello, everybody. Today on Nocturnal Missions, we are going to go through my hockey stuff. We're going to do an unboxing real quick. Unboxing post-hockey. Wait, let me just make sure. Let me make sure that we are good here. Make sure it sounds good. We're gonna do an unboxing real quick. Unboxing post-hockey. Wait. That sounds good. All right, let me get some cleaning shit. Don't mind a little noise. I'm doing some laundry quick. I'm doing some laundry real quick. Oh. You guys, you hear that? That's my dryer done. It sings to me and gives me a text message. Sometimes it doesn't dry all the way, and I feel like it just tells me it's done just till, like, I get off. Hey, Chuck Congo, I hope you're ready for an action-packed adventure today on Nocturnal Emissions. We're going to do an unboxing of my hockey gear. We're going to go through all the little gadgets and the part that protects my wiener. We'll go over that one too, and we'll probably smell it. So, well, I'm glad that you're here. You know, last weekend we didn't get to do it because we had the big reveal of episode 6, 404, Paul Not Found, which was amazing. All right, let me grab some cleaning stuff. I'm Dave, and I'll be right back. All right. What should we go through first here? Gotta take care of my little plant. Oh, you can't see my little plant. My camera's a little off. It's not bad. See, what's important is you see the Kleenex and the candle. Here we go. I'm actually surprised how good it sounds. I'm so excited. What we got? All right, what we got here? Let's go first. Oh. Let's go over the Shin pad. What does this protect you from? Your shin. All right. It's pretty gross. What I do is we do a little spray in there. And then I got a shelf that I put all this shit on, so let it air out. Dude, listen. Clean your shit. All right? A lot of guys I play with and I see don't. And that stuff stinks. And if you want to smell something awful, armor. If you want to smell something terrible, smell a hockey bag. Or any sports bag, for that matter. Especially if you're working. There's some people that play sports that just go there to do something. You know, a lot of them. I actually play hard. I suck. I play hard. I am hard. This is Nocturnal Emissions clean up hockey shit. Let's go. Hey, Chuck, what do we got for sound? Everything sound good on your end? And make sure that I'm kind of moving around here. Just want to make sure it's... I didn't go over what that was. This. We can put anything into this thing, but I do. I got a little bit left. I probably just spray with Lysol on top of it. So you get clean on the outside, clean on the inside. All right. This is a little water. And I got a little baking soda, and I have a little bit of a little salt. 5 by 5. I didn't even shower yet. I literally just ran in here, and I'm watching myself there, Okay, so this separate pile. Oh, I ain't got to bring the cat down here. Oh, the cat puked earlier, so... The cat puked earlier, so I didn't realize that his water bowl decided to die, and, I mean, I don't know how it would tell me that it was dead. It died probably 4 days ago. I'm assuming 4 days because the water was mostly gone. So I gave him a bowl. I put too much into it, and he just projectile vomits down the stairs. He's never puked as long as I had him, but today he did. So I felt bad, and I gave him a little water at a time, and now he's good. So that was weird. I think he never died like that. Now this is important. This looks like a finish rag, but this will prevent you from getting athlete's foot in these gyms because you put this is just a drying rack, a little washable rack, and I put that down on the ground so when I take my shoes off and crap, I can step on it barefoot without contracting whatever is on the mats of the hockey rink because that is fucking gross. I don't feel like getting ringworm. I already have athlete's foot in one foot. So, here we are. I don't do nothing with this. Let that air out. Let all the little bacteria. You know what? Let's give it a little zingy real quick. Brian, what's going on, dog? There we go. We spray that up. Now we just spray that up for you guys. Let that air out. It always tastes better leaving than going in. Don't you have athlete's foot? I do. You know what? We could probably do a show and tell. If you guys want, like, there's probably some growing right now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So you can always tell, right? You can always tell it's got a little, right on the little seam, you get a little color going on, like a whitish, almost like it's starting to crack. And that's what it is. It starts to itch, and then you just scratch the hell out of it, and then you smell it. And that's it. I mean, what else do you do at that point? Nothing. It itches, and then it just starts to hurt. So we wear sandals if you go into shower, because some people don't wear sandals, and they walk across that nasty floor into this overpriced, they put these real nice tiles in the shower, but then the locker room looked like a homeless shelter or my old house growing up. So there's shit on the ground. It's gross, and... They never mop that. Like I don't think anybody cleans it at all. Like the toilet has stuff in it. I'm pretty sure it was from the week before. Oh, we gotta go. Keep going. Look at these bad boys, huh? These are from the Four Corners hockey tournament. So the one that was last year, and I got these at Four Nations. I think it's not Four Corners. Four Nations. It was basically right before the Stanley Cup. They had this tournament. And these are, they're pro stock, so these were made for that I just got. Yeah, it's got cool little green liner inside. Actually, they're 14. They're size 13. I went a little smaller. And they fit good, and they're super light, and got a nice little block from snap your thumb. Dude, let me tell you something. These work great, not great on impact, because I cracked this thumb here. Pfft. Okay. That's one glove. Oh, yeah, these gloves are probably, I think they're like $160. Just exactly what I wanted to buy at the time. But I'll tell you what, they are real comfortable. Better be. Feel like a real... Oh, if I fart in them, dude, give them a little extra marinate. I think that in the summertime I wear sandals there, but I still use that drying towel just to protect myself from the elements on the floor. All right, this guy here. Yeah, Chuck, you're right. We're gonna do a whole cleaning since I literally just got home, and I figured, what the hell? I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do a live cleaning, a live rundown of what I do after every game. And here, let's do this one. That's pre-workout. That's C4. Oh man. You know, I wonder if I should try some W before playing hockey, because there's no like stimulants in it, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like a natural upper. So you know what? Maybe next time for next week's episode, I'm gonna try W and see and give you guys some feedback on it, because I'm curious. I just looked over. I'm like, that actually might be a good option. You know, it's not as high caffeine. Sometimes your caffeine, you're all tweaking out, and your heart rate's already like high as it is, and then the stimulants are keeping your heart rate up. So you try to relax, it just stays up. I feel like that becomes counterproductive, right? So you're trying to relax, but your body's trying to be spiked up, so you never really chill. I'm gonna try that. Well, I didn't really broadcast it for a number of reasons. Number one, I didn't think I was gonna have time at all. But two, I want to see if people subbed, and I'm glad you guys are here now, hanging out. Where my troll of a brother is. So these are the little Shin covers, right? They go over your shin pads, over your skate. And I don't spray these. There's no contact to the body, so I just kind of just throw them into the pile. There. All right. Now these. The jersey. Look at this. Lucky number 13. I didn't even wear that one today, so clean pile. This one. That one smells pretty bad. I don't know how. This doesn't even touch me, dude. This doesn't even have any body contact with me at all. Believe it or not, because I'll go through it, but I don't have nothing on here. But it still stinks. Oh, you see that? My partner's here. He's over. He's observing right now. He's in there. He's modding. So he's in here. I think he called me something mean earlier. That's fine. You know what? Oh, I didn't bring the damn cat down again. Hang on. Let me clean all this up, because I don't want to spray him with the Lysol. I'm sure he'll love that. All right. So same thing. I got 2 pairs of shorts here, or covers. Depends on what jersey. But usually I've been going with blue. And for white, I'm already wearing blue. No one really cares. Next. Oh, let's look at this machine here, right? This isn't no ordinary helmet here, right? So this is, not was, it still is, one of Bauer's newer helmets, right? So it has this 3D printed like mesh netting inside. You probably can't see. Maybe you can. Let's see if I hit that light right. You see it's like a honeycomb. It's super light. Now here's the deal with these. So these were on sale at Fennelly's. Now I'm not sponsored by any of these people, but I suggest people go there. And sometimes going to like Fennelly's is like going to like Job Lot. One day you'll see something cool. The next day, it's not there. So it's just kind of like, gotta be lucky. They have weird hours. And apparently they just started working at full-time in Cromwell. So that's kind of cool to see Fennelly. I look at them and I'm like, I know that dude. But anyway, so these are like, if you were to buy these at Pure Hockey, this is the helmet itself, right? So you have no ear protection, no cage separate. And what else did it have on it? That's it. It was like $450 through Pure Hockey. Now, Fennelly's had these for $100, $100 cash for these helmets. So, that's a no-brainer. Have I cracked my head pretty good already? Yep. All right, second part. I want to bring all this shit in the other room. I got more to go. Oh. Now these are my pride and joy right here. These are the Supreme Mocs. Fortunately, they stopped making these ones. It's kind of blurred out because it's focused on me. I can hear him upstairs. Like he's going crazy up there. He's a little trooper. So these Supreme Mocs. It's all carbon fiber, like basically it's one shoe, right? It's not a two-piece. It's literally just one solid piece. Like this thing, like not going anywhere. It's good, and I don't think there's anything even wrong with it. I think the only thing that's wrong with is that they're expensive. So actually, Joe Biden got me these, actually. You know, one of the stimulus that he was trying to unfuck the government or the economy with. I went and bought these. Was it stupid? Should I have been paying bills with it? You think anybody paid bills with that money? I don't think so. So we're going to spray inside, right? I've had these, for a while now. And they're pretty beat up. Like they are, like you can see a lot of imperfections. Dude, that stuff just gets everywhere. Oh, Nightbot. Oh, Nightbot's yelling at you, Chuck. Oh, he don't like you. Yeah, piece of cake. Stop spamming emotes. What the hell? How many emotes does it take to spam it? Like 2, 3? That's so weird. Anyways, back to this very cool skate. Super light. And it's got Blade Tech blades on it. Stainless steel, nothing crazy. No black steel. See a little furries on it. Can you see a little furries on it? Nah, doesn't matter. So it's got little holes on the bottom of it, so it lets out the stank ass fart feet on there. So that's off. So I'll put the cover back on because safety first. What the fuck is this, sir? You got in trouble, Chuck. All right, you did too many. What is that? Like a knife or something? Nightbot yelling at you. I gotta look into Nightbot and see why that did that. I gotta make a note of that. Remind me to fix that later. And of course, I have the obnoxious green laces. These are great. Where's the insole? The insole. Put that on top here. And there you go. Let it air out. Last thing you want is all this gunk harboring. So that's one. Here's the second one. You can tell by inside, like Bauer's is like completely gone. Yeah, money back on what? Air dry the gunk. Oh man, the gunk right now is the cheese growing between my legs right now. That's the gunk. I gotta take a shower after this. I didn't even do it yet. You're getting the raw. I mean, you're getting the edging raw right now. I'm not even showered. Gross. Here we go. Okay, so again, I didn't go over what these guys are. Just the blade bonnet. I hold that thought. That blade bonnet is somewhere special. But something else goes over my junk. I used to have real nice like rubber ones I went over so you can walk on stuff. And then one of the straps on them broke. So I got these guys. But they have this little like reinforcement so you can definitely walk on like concrete or anything and not ruin the blades. It's not. Yeah, the strap-on. Pretty much strap-on. I'll show you the strap-on. I have it in there. I'm saving that for last. I figured that's gonna be the best thing of the whole night. And I probably wear it on my head. I probably won't do that. But these will work. You know, these have been one season already, so it's still got a lot of meat on it. It's crazy. I come back, I'll do another one in like 6 months, and you start slowly seeing it just starting to go away. But we'll put that back on because, you know, safety first. I'm going to let that air out. And you still got a little rust under there. So that's like if you don't take it out and let it air out, the water just accumulates on there and starts to rust. Some people just leave that shit in their car, but I paid too much for this crap. Well, somebody paid too much for this crap, and I want to take care of it. Yeah, it's all chewed up and stuff. It's great. I love these. Too bad they don't make them anymore. All right. Okay, what's next? We're almost getting to the good stuff. So I didn't go over it before, but got the elbow pads. You know what's crazy? You can't even see like the smoke in this thing. There it is. See a little queef? You can't see that. These things are all right. Now, what I figured out what these things were is like when you, all right, I got to get the rest of their stuff out. Keep this out. This goes over the tongue, your shin, boom, boom, good to go. Just get that little spray. It's got a little insert in here. You take that out, and then you can wash it if you wanted to. So what I do is usually now, I usually do one big wash like every season where you can literally put everything into the wash machine, minus the skates or helmet. Some people put the helmets in the dishwasher. I'm not doing that. It's just way too hot. But, man, it's kind of falling apart on me in here, huh? Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's just a stupid tag. Probably tells you how to take care of it. I know what I'm doing. This guy here, hang on. This is what gets all gunky here. Your chest protector here. Not a whole lot of protection, but here we are. So these things I've noticed they will slide down, right? So like when you're playing and you get movement, it starts going like this. Now one time, actually 2 times this happened, where like it went down and I went and hit my elbow against the glass, thinking that this was there. So you just like, boom. Talking about pain, dude. And I realized that my shin was like, this elbow pad was down here. Like how ineffective is that? Look at that. That's not great. So I ended up putting on these I got these on our shin pads, not shin pads, on our like socks. They come with these long ass Velcro straps. So I just cut them and put it here, right? So this goes shoulder. This kind of goes over the lower part of your shoulder. And I attach this to this because it's Velcro. And it holds it just enough so it doesn't slide down, because you hit your elbow against the ice or anything, dude. That's probably why I had my elbow hurt for a while. That shit sucked. It was like tennis elbow, like on steroids. Woo, that did not feel good. Okay. What else we got? The pants where the balls go. These are super light. I love these things. They're great. These things are awesome. Whole lot of stink too. You know, they're pretty much just, I don't know how much these protect you. Let's see. Anything solid in here? A lot of it's just, like you get hit. If this is solid. You get hit in your ass, dude, you got nothing, dude. Got nothing. You can take it from behind, not even know. But this guy will help you when you fall on your ass. And don't really do much. Spray it. It's pretty open. Kind of just lay it down, let it air out. All right. So, last time we were talking about socks from Paul. Paul Maluzzo said he made his own socks. So I use them. Puck to the butt. Yeah, it was definitely a puck to the butt. And if you get a puck to the butt, it's a super strange. So you figure you want like a front and back protection, right? When you play hockey, for example, right? But you kind of don't, because the puck is kind of going only one direction. So you're only one way you technically can get hit, if that makes sense. Unless like you're just, you're facing the goalie and the guy takes a shot and nails you in the back. Like the back, like the shin pads in the back, there's no protection there. It's just a strap. You get popped there. You get popped in the hamstring, popped in the ass, popped in the back. The only thing you have protection is your helmet. And that's it. So if someone shoves a stick up your ass when you're playing, like just being funny, they're gonna get it. Like, but all right, back to the socks. These are actually my. So I have a whole rotation of. I got a ton of socks. So the rotation is I'll start with these Bauer ones, right? These are ones I've had since I've gotten. These are super nice. They're overpriced, but I use these. I wash them, and then the more I play, I grab other socks. So I have some other cool ones from Paul here, and I got a couple that I have stashed away, a couple I use, and then a couple I play with because they're like same material, they're thin. Like these are like super soft. Well, it's not bad soft. It's like a synthetic soft. These are like more like a cotton soft, but they go in different piles because these will get washed. I will not let these air dry and wear them again because it's probably hard as a rock. And not from what you think it's going to be hard from. It's going to be hard from because it's gross. So same with this here. Well, these bad boys. These are my cyberpunk heat gear. Look at these, dude. These are freaking dope, dude. Everybody makes fun of me about these things because they're like teal. I got these at Under Armour outlet for like $10 or $15 for the lowers. Look at these things. Badass. It's all heat gear. It's all like vented and stuff. These things are amazing. And it smells awful. That goes in this pile over here. These get washed. I also have like 3 other sets. So I have just the Under Armour ones. Then I have like a super light layer that I'll use hunting. I'll use this too in case if I don't wash them before, I'll just have my backup set. And then I have like a warmer set for like playing outside, which I haven't done in forever, but that's fun too. Playing like pond hockey. Well, it's an outdoor rink, but we play when it's like 10 degrees out. Oh, we're saving this for last. All right. There we go. So this is the upper. It's the top part of it. I wish I got to go back to before we go to Poland, I got to go back to the Under Armour store. I want to get another pair of shoes, and I want to see if I can find another set of these. God, these smell awful, dude. Yep. Christ. These are large, and they're actually like pretty thin. Maybe they're for women or children. I don't fucking know. Tell you what, they fit nice. I love the colors. It reminds me of Cyberpunk. I'm rocking them. They go in the other pile. That's the wash pile. Now, what Brian was looking for right here, it is. Here's the old, after every goal you get, you pour a little beer and you drink out of your dick cup here. I'm kidding. I don't do that. But I take that out. No, do I take it out? These I can air dry because these don't touch me either. Like the Under Armour set, the heat gear, like that is the only thing that is contact on me. Like these aren't. Sometimes the sweat just gets through everything and it's just gross, nasty. And that Lysol is like no joke at all. All right, so then I got my bag here. Oh, hang on, we keep going. We got wipes, just in case I have explosive diarrhea at the rink, and they're not meant for wiping you down. These are for cleaning you up, because sometimes I was at a pickup one day. I saw. Dude, I buy Lysol every time it's on sale at Costco because I don't go through as much. A couple spray, like there's not a whole lot of stuff I spray. But so back to the Cottonelle. This is just an emergency. I went to a pickup one time on a Saturday, and I may have had some hard-boiled eggs. I had some hard-boiled eggs, and boy, about 10 minutes left to our skate, so I can go change. I just felt it, dude. You just felt the contractions, and it's like I'm gonna shit, like right now. I'm gonna crap, and I ran. I got my skates on. I was able to get the pants down far enough, and I got the 2 layers underneath, 3 layers with my boxers out of the way, and I kind of just fell on the toilet, and then I shit it up. That was awesome. Like, whew. That's why I needed those. Hold on 1 second here. Anyways, you got any questions for me before I keep going with my hockey show and tell? Man, a lot of overtime. Okay. So next on the list. Now I'll put all the stuff away and I'll come back and we'll let the cat down. So all right. We got these. I'm almost out of them. So magnesium chloride. The purpose of magnesium chloride is that it stops the lactic acid. It doesn't stop it. It slows it down. So like you get that burning sensation when like if you're running or on a bike. Hey Yashi, what's up, dude? Oh, yeah, sounds good. We're just going over some hockey stuff. But yeah, so magnesium chloride. It slows down the lactic acid. So it's still gonna happen. Like you're still gonna get the burning in your legs or your muscles. It's gonna take a little longer for them to go. So at the end of the day, like you're gonna be beat because you're gonna feel it all at the end. But some people say it doesn't work. Some people don't like messing with it. I like it. I take it like an hour before, make sure because it is pills and something that's digested. Take this, my pre-workout. But I've been taking it. I don't mind it. Got some tape. Got some tapes here. Oh, my dryer's back on. Good old tape. A little wax. A little sex wax in here. And then that's it. So let me hang tight. We're gonna go get the cat. I'm gonna put all the stuff back there quick. Oh, I gotta spray my bag. Let's go get my special guest. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's coming now. I heard him jump off the couch. Man, just everything hurts. It's great. Feels great. So, watch it there with the emotes getting spammed here. My dryer just texted me, said it was done. I can wait. Should I check it out? I'm trying to like not get trying to get like on an angle, Like that looks pretty cool. Oh, is that the Witcher? I like that. But this is cool. I can see the chat on TV. This is like, I just my edge. Where's dude? Yo. He's upstairs. Like he's running around. The door's open. I feel like I'm talking to a dog. He's not going to respond to that. Honestly, I don't think he can even hear me half the time. Oh, here we go. We'll do a live stream of this. Oh, what is that? Is that a blister, dude? Let's pop that shit. Do a live popping of a blister. Oh, this foot here. Oh, I had to use a toe knife the other day. Oh, it was such a fiasco. So my toe, it's still looking a little red, but like an ingrown nail. And instead of going to see a doctor or whatever, I'm like fixing myself. Yeah, a botched toe. So it's only the right toe that does it. So I kind of cut a little bit and try to get out, but then I took my butterfly knife and I put that right into my toe, right where it's red, and like pus came out. It was amazing, dude. And then I was like, there he is. Come on. And I was like lifting the nail from under the skin. Like, it's crazy. Like, you don't even feel anything. It just, you see it, and then I'm just like cutting it from like inside, and I pull out like a piece of it that may have been infecting it. But yeah, it was a botch. It was a real live botch. I mean, I should have recorded that. That would have been great. Get a little head cam. He's right now he's doing an inspection, so once I pass, then we'll be good. Everything good over there, Captain? This dude. I don't know what his problem is. He thinks he's El Capitan. What are we doing? You're blocking my light. This guy's a comedian over here. But yeah, ever since I popped whatever was in my foot and I cut out some of the nail, yeah, it's pretty good. Probably going to happen again, but I'll be ready. Come on. Come on. You have no problem coming up here any other day, dude. I know you puked over here. This dude's puking like a wild man. I don't know what I'm going to do without this candle. Well, the chat's kind of covering it now, but... How's the, Oh, try the random orbital sander. Dude, I know someone who uses an orbital. That'd be a cool, like a how-to video, tutorial. How to sand away your rotten foot. That'd be cool, dude. Something's got to work. I bought this can at a tax sale. They're going to be sad when it goes away. So, I wonder if there's like a vanishing thing on the chat where like it'll go away for so long. I got to check that. So, make 2 notes. One was the vanishing thing, how long they go away. And the other thing was the spam bot, right? The night bot doing its job here. So, let's make a little note here. Let's take a little picture of me on the screen. Look at that. Look at that. Nobody cares. Try random. Okay, same one. So I wonder if I can get them to like fizzle out. So we got. All right. What else we got for feedback here? We have. I think there's only 2 things. Let's go. Stream what? Stream something. Stream fix. Let's go emote, right? You get emote spam. And then we have vanishing text. I'm hoping vanishing text. That makes sense, right? Vanishing text. Okay. I actually went on my phone quick to see how it sounded, so it has a delay. So I heard the delay when I turned it on. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Where is this dude? Yep, Chuck, I am live on both. Now, the idea again on both was, I don't know. He's here. Come on. He's shy. Dude, he looks at shit sometimes. So this morning he skips. So I had like a paper bag with my uniform in it for work, and at like it must have been like 7 o'clock in the morning. There he goes, destroying my fucking furniture. We stopped that. The camera's over here. No one can see you over there. He keeps looking. Mom, is Mom here? It'd be funny she just came out and just punched me as a ghost. Where's I going with this? Got all double the viewers. Yeah, it's cool because wherever you want to watch this, like some people prefer Twitch, some people prefer YouTube. So on Restream, you can get up to like, you can pay for, obviously everything's paid to fucking win in this industry. But you can pay and go on Instagram and Facebook. Like that'll be cool down the road. Like, no, I'm not really too worried about people like coming in and watching. But if it's worth the money, like I think it'd be a cool experience to have everything on. Because Instagram, there's a bunch of people on there, which is cool. So YouTube's growing on there. But I figured maybe down the road get the Restream, like the Pro or whatever. So instead of like a 15-second delay, it's 5 seconds, and I can have Instagram, Facebook. Like that'd be cool. Believe it or not, Facebook has got a lot of interactions. I mean, not a whole lot, but YouTube is the bread and butter here. Well, where's I going with that? It's kind of going there with something like that. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I wish the cat would come up here and like hang out. I forgot how comfortable this couch is. Even though like just laying on it, like Jabba the Hutt. They wanna wanga. Still good. It'd be funny if that candle like just melted this wire. That would not surprise me one bit. Come on, cat. He's checking the cameras, make sure they're all working right. Oh, my knee was sore after that. Come on, cat. Let's go. He knows he's not allowed to be down here. Well, it was a good first game, so that was awesome. Got a little tired. Everyone was kind of beat. I haven't played for like 3 weeks since my knee's been acting weird, so I kind of stopped. I stopped running too because I'm going to make sure that I didn't really damage anything. But this dude's going everywhere but the camera. Get out of there. Hey. Oh, I'm going to beat this cat. Get out of there. He's where all the wires are. Last thing you know, he's going to bite something and he's just going to be a crispy fried cat. Come over here. Come here. He's like so far away. Come here. Let's get him on here. He's right there too. He's like literally just out of the way of the camera. Actually cleaned and mopped the floors down here today. It got super muggy down here. I had to put the dehumidifier back. It's off now, but it got super muggy down here. Like, I wonder if you can hear the dryer going. I don't care. So I muted that blank. I muted that one over there. So this is the only one that's going. But maybe he's not coming down here. Hey, what's happening? Seraphic 4? Seraphic 4? How we doing? I'm probably saying that really wrong. Seraphic 4? It's going well. Going well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I hope your day's going well. Just, got a nice Sunday. Had some rain this morning. So, obviously, my ADHD won't let me relax too long. So, I ended up getting a lot of stuff around the house done I've been slacking on. But what's going on with you? Hope you had a great Sunday. Now that the sun's out, or was out, it's dark now. But what the hell am I talking about? I got the cat here. The cat wants no part of the stream. For some reason, like, he wants to be here. I know he does. He's everywhere but here. Come on. If I had treats, I'd probably get him up here. Nope. Ooh. We want meow mix. Oh, working day. Oh, where are you from? Friday and Saturday? You know, when I started working at my place, I had Friday, Saturday off. Friday and Saturdays are, I love Friday and Saturday. Kuwait? Oh, sick. That's pretty cool. My brother did, was he in Kuwait? He got stationed over there? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, welcome aboard. So I'm assuming it's got to be super late over there, right? Because it's, 9:40 here, Eastern time? So, what is it, like 3 in the morning? Is that late? Probably way off. Come on, kitty. 4:50 a.m. Oh, I was an hour and a half off. Ah, well, I'm glad they're hanging out. Hopefully, you get bored enough, you just fall asleep. You know, I can almost be like a white noise. You know, I'll just be talking, and I can and you are getting sleepy, and then I fall asleep. You know, but what do you do for work? I get some meow mix, so Maniac. We'll get some Meow Mix next time. We'll put some catnip. The cat will just go ballistic. That's a good idea. Get the cat to go crazy on stream. Like, he'll just be eating stuff. Maybe he'll even be on the mic. Oh, student. Cool. What are you studying? Oh, going to school, man. That was some fun days. Not high school. I like college. And I didn't have the college experience like most people do. I did it online in my basement. Still pretty cool. English literature. All right. So, English literature. What are let's see, what kind of books are you into? You like dystopian books? You like daylight savings time? You know what? I think daylight saving time is just mass confusion. Just let things go naturally. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Like, you gain an hour, you lose an hour. I don't care. Like, it's just a one day of just confusion on everybody. Good thing our cell phones can just change on there. So, English literature. What kind? So I think I started with the books. What kind of books do you teach? What books do you not teach? Are you a big fan of banned books? You know, it's crazy how any book can be pretty much banned now. Let's see. Fantasy world. Fantasy world. I like to build my own world. My own rules. Like a dictatorship. Right? I don't know. I'm just kidding. But you like to write? Do you like to write your own books? Because that'd be sick. Like, I think if anyone writes a book, I don't care if it's like 20 pages or 1,000 pages. I mean, just the imagination. So, like, say you want to build a fantasy world. Like, how much creativity in your mind? Like, there he is. And, hey, welcome, everybody. Cat's here. Dude is in the house. Dude's in the house. You think his tail's going to get caught in the fire, dude? Oh, yeah, Yashu. She's been putting me on. You know what? Dude, nobody wants to see your ass, dude. What is this? The cat's mooning us? Dude, the cat's here. Yeah, now everyone wants to. This is the reason why people come on looking for the cat. The cat's cool as hell. That's it. He's done. He's like, you know what? Here's my ass. I'm out. But yeah, my sister, I finally found my niche, so to speak, with books. I got a couple, but dystopian books are pretty cool. Because, you know, a lot of truth to those. And I'm sure writing a book, too, you can use nowadays way society is going to help maybe in your book correct what is going on there. Oh, shit. Othello. You know, I have never read Othello. And that's probably something I should. And I give you props. And 12 Night. I've never seen it. Never read 12 Night. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a Shakespeare? I could be totally off. If I am, you can let me know. But Othello was awesome. I know It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia always mention Othello in the shows. But that's cool. Hey, man, that's awesome. Just if you can write. I think a lot of people have such ideas. And I feel a lot of issues, like even like with streaming, like people are super creative, but it's hard to get your stuff out there. Like you got to know somebody, you got to know avenues, like everything's expensive. But dude, I think it's a great book. Like I think if you work on that, I'd love to check that out. That'd be sick. No, you're right. I have not read Othello, and I really feel like that. I gotta put that in my thing, dude. I've never read Othello. Now is that now the language in it is like Shakespeare, so I'm kind of dumb. Shakespeare was hard to read. I remember reading Shakespeare and Romeo and Juliet, and watching a movie was more like my speed. Not because of it's a movie, but it was more relatable than the original Shakespeare because it was like in our times. It's like watching Brave New World. The Brave New World show is a modern day versus what in the book it's made in 1939. Oh, analyze paintings. Oh, dude, paintings, man. I loved art in college. As silly as that is, man, the Renaissance period was awesome. The government's like, listen, we're going to fund every artist. Just draw everything. They're drawing war, drawing whatever. They drew everything. It didn't even matter. You can find it in both languages. Nice. Othello, okay. Before I forget, Othello. I like this. It's not part of my stream fix, but it's part of something I should check out. Othello. I always heard about it, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, as I mentioned before. You always mention that. You always like speak highly of Othello, and that's a pretty goofy comedy, so that's pretty cool. You mentioned that. Tudor eras. Can food be art? Well, I guess. I think the better question is what is not art? Because everything could be art. Everything can be art. Because anything that I feel someone made or created or even thought of is an art. Because I may create something and you can never create that or never did create that and never thought of it until I create it. Or like anybody, like I think art is one of those things that it's like a gray area. Everyone think art is just a painting. A lot of them are, but I think art could be anything. I think doing a live stream is art because it took time. It took lights, technology. If you watched last weekend, it was a fucking disaster. But I guess in a non-joking way, like people taking pictures of their food and put it on Instagram is funny. My buddies do it. I make fun of them. But sometimes it is art. Like you go like a baseball game. My boys take part. They always have like crazy food and they take pictures of it. It's pretty wild. It's art. Do I agree with it? I think it's silly, but that's why I think our problem is today is if I don't think it's art, then it shouldn't be art. That's not how things should be. If you don't like something, then don't like it. But doesn't mean that somebody else does not like that. The cat sitting on the chair, that could be art. You can take a picture of him. It's a masterpiece. It's him and his domicile. He's probably farting right now. Well, so shoes. Are you reading something that I'm reading, aren't you? Pretty soon, or is that Gunner, the book thief? Actually, Gunner, Yashi, what are you reading right now? I'm actually reading the book that my sister said that she does not like. I can see why. And I do like it, which I don't get because she liked 1984, and that was pretty brutal. But if you ask me the name of the book I'm reading now, I do not recall. So let me look it up quick. What do we got? So right now I am reading Parable of the Sower. It's a dystopian book. It's actually from our time. But it's almost like an apocalyptic modern day. Jamaica Motel. Is that part of school or is that for pleasure? I never heard of that either. Jamaica Hotel. I like to go to a Jamaican hotel. I'll go to Jamaica, period. It's got to be nice down there. I like the women, too. Oops. The last book I just finished was Book Thief. That was a long one. That was an emotional roller coaster because you kind of felt like you knew it was going to happen for pleasure. Nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm not reading the Book Thief currently. Of Mice and Men. That's what it was. That's what your mom was saying. Mice and Men. Is that considered a banned book too? I'm pretty sure every book is banned, which is insane, dude. It's like Handmaid's Tale. Then you think about it, it's dystopian. So at a tag sale, I found the original or the first Handmaid's book for like $25. Thing was in brand new. Then I found Secrets it's part of the other series of the Handmaids for $1. Banning books is dumb. Because, I don't know. Oh, the Harry Potter. You know, Mice and Men. You know, Harry Potter is fire, dude. That, you know, if Harry Potter wasn't like, how was I put it? If you watched Harry Potter and didn't know that it was like a family movie, it'd be like a horror film. It's like supernatural stuff, dude. It's badass. It's so cool. It is timeless. Yeah, that's a great series. I love the Harry Potter stuff. I never got into the books because you can't see behind me, but I have I'm huge into Star Wars, so I got a lot of Star Wars books. The ones above me are all the legends, so I'm going in order trying to read and acquire every single one in the Legends timeline. I also have some that are not in Legends, but they're in the same timeline. But they're honest. I got this 60 page, or it was like 30 page, like booklet that has every single book in order. So it has like games and comic books in it. You didn't watch Star Wars yet? John Grissom is underrated with respect to most young men these days. Michael Crichton. See, I never watched any of that stuff there. Chuck Congo. That's John Grissom. What is he? Is that a book or is that an author? Star Wars is good. Let's see. My opinion, I love Star Wars. As a huge diehard Star Wars fan, the movies are good. I like the prequels. I'm going to say it right now. I'm a prequel guy. Revenge of the Sith is by far, but Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One is probably the best movies in there. And they're literally go side to side or go in order. So Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One. They work together. They flawlessly seam the movies together. And it's two amazing stories. Watch them all. Author, nice. But, you know, the new Star Wars stuff was okay. The new trilogy was all right. I like Kylo Ren, Knights of Ren. They didn't really, I feel like they rushed a lot. They rushed a lot of the movies, but they didn't also like skimped out a lot of the movies. Ooh. So, shoes. In the Renaissance period, during the art Renaissance, they wanted everything that was going on in society at that time. So all the paintings are a reflection of that time. War, famine, whatever. So that's pretty sweet. Splinter of a Mind's Eye. You know, that was a pretty neat little story. You know, I read that so long ago. I feel like I have to read that again. I want to say that was supposed to be it was before, no, it was a later book. I'm trying to get my timeline right. I could probably find it up there. But that was a good one. I think I actually have your copy there, Chuck. Or I have a copy from Paul Maluzzo. That's his copy. He doesn't know that yet, but I do have his copy. Does Arkin shape society? I think art now shapes society because we're infatuated with looking at old art pieces. We're infatuated with how things looked. We loved art. Think of all the wars and people drew the Crusades and all this stuff, you know, these castles and shit like that. Like, we all love that stuff. So maybe that's changing because it's almost like looking in the past, so to speak. You look at a nice painting, you're like, man, this is 1500 when it's BC or whatever it is. It's just old. Like, going to Europe and look at these paintings on the walls of like angel battles in these churches. This is sick. Like, that's a whole like different time when this happened. Like, you're looking at, instead of looking at like photographs, like in a photo book, that you're looking at like drawings of real time stuff. It's kind of neat. Yeah. Let's see. It's okay. Star Wars book. Right, book is Good Night, construction site. Favorite book, Good Night, construction site. What is that? A lullaby? Sounds like one. Let's get up to Star Wars books, to be honest. Yeah, I think when did that come out, Chuck? The Splinter. I can probably look right now. Well, this is probably a reprint. Nope, not that one. Splinter. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is Splinter of the Mind's Eye right here. A young Luke and Leia here with Vader. So it's from the, all right, so I'll read it, right? From the further adventures of Luke Skywalker. So the original movie was called The Adventures of Luke Skywalker. And then it changed into A New Hope. But you know what? I may dabble in that again. Oh, yeah, sure. I know you can read. Don't be playing with me, Shoes. I know you can read some books. You know how Star Wars have books? Oh, man. So let's go back onto what you mentioned about they didn't have much freedom. And I think we got to think why. Why didn't artists have freedom? Because maybe they didn't want people to draw what was going on because they didn't want others to know what was happening at that time. You know, think of like disease or a plague, or like think of even like terrorism back then. You have someone invades an area, and if someone's there drawing it to actually see who was the ones doing it. You know, but yeah, Star Wars has got a lot of books, so I want to jump back onto that. I think the Legends, so there's two timelines. You have Legends and then you have canon. So Legends is anything before Disney, but I think there are some Disney books that are Legends. Like they're slowly merging over, like they didn't make the cut to the new stuff. So a lot of the Clone Wars technically is considered Legends because there's about a half a dozen Legends books. And then there's also canon books. But the Clone War stuff is Legends and canon. So they're kind of bringing the books into the shows and movies that are already written, if that makes any sense. Because the canon's the new stuff, and new stuff is not bad. Like, the Aftermath series was freaking badass. It's like basically after Return of the Jedi. That's that whole series. That's freaking dope. And there's not much in Legends that goes over that. In a sense here. Yeah, Star Wars, someone's got to pay the bills. What do you think about AI images? Can that be art? Well, in short answer, yes, because you are giving something an idea and to create it. So it's not technically like me, like I'm not creative. So say like tattoos, right? So Will wants to get a tattoo. And I was like, dude, use AI, put some idea. Because sometimes, like, you have an idea and you can't see it. Like, I've done that. Like, you have an idea, I can't actually see what it looks like. And AI kind of helps you do that. Sometimes it does all the work for you. And it's like an NFT. So Paul's in here can talk about NFTs. NFTs are art, I would suppose, right? NFTs could be art. Artists are typically commissioned to do something. Yeah, they could be. So I'm going to go back to Renaissance again. Artists were actually paid by the government to paint because there was an era where there was no paint. I don't know the exact times, but that's what kind of drew me into like the art and literature in college because of that. It's like there was nobody drawing nothing for years. I mean, it can be hundreds of years. And nobody was drawing shit. So it's like, dude, we got to bring art back. And I feel like now art is, so we say art, so like painting stuff. I feel like there's not a lot of that now. Everyone's chasing all the old stuff, like all the old art, and there's like fakes. Like, dude, I would take a fake, any kind of fake art. I got a Mona Lisa upstairs. I call her Mona Lisa. She's not, it's like a little shit size. It's cool. I like it. Got it for $15. I don't care if it's fake. Looks good enough for me. It's soulless. AI is pretty soulless, so it does help. It does help put your, so like I say, like it helps with putting your thoughts into something. It's touch balance because I agree. So it's a great point, Paul. So it should be like a tool. Like you don't need it, but it does help you out. Like we use AI for everything now. All of a sudden AI is blown up. Well, I use it for sometimes when. So what I never did, I never used it in school. So we had a thing called Grammarly, and Grammarly was probably like an early on AI school like guide, and it would just like look for like punctuation or like change like so like for example, was it fuck. I forgot there's two words that sound the same, but they're spelled with an A and one's an E, and I get them mixed up all the time. So I would use that to help me correct that. But now, like, it's actually writing for you, and I know the schools can figure out AI. They can tell if it's AI written because when you write how you talk. So, like, if say Paul wrote something, and I read it, I could probably tell. Probably not, because he's smarter with AI than I am. He could probably manipulate it to sound like him. But like most people, you can tell, like if someone's writing all year, they have trouble writing, all of a sudden they write this 10-page dissertation and it's like on point and perfect and flows. Like obviously you're dabbling in the AI arts, which that kind of takes away because, writing is an expression too. It's technically an art. It's an expression. Like I love writing. You just get into the mode, dude, and you just go. I miss that shit in school. I miss writing, dude. I did my 10-page dissertation, dude. I loved it. It took me like a week. I'd write a copy, revise it. Write a copy, revise it. Love that shit. That shit was great. Let's see. What do you say? You correcting something here? But yeah, it is like you're saying that it is kind of soulless when you use it just to do everything. Like I'll use it for writing a title. So I'll write a generic title. Sometimes my generic title works. Sometimes I'm like, yo, this will do the trick. Sometimes I'm like, let me see if I can put a spin on it. And it'll do that for you. But now, if you do it for like ideas for like a show, ideas for actually, what I've been using ChatGPT is like I use Duolingo because I want to finish speaking Polish, and there was this thing where this guy how to write a script to learn Polish, and it actually worked pretty good. It brought down, so it was like as a professor, teach me how to speak Polish. Like meeting somebody in like a coffee shop, right? And it had all these different variables with like current slang. So some of the words they learn that they speak now is not what like you would say. Like Duolingo would still use perfect grammar Polish. Like if you did English in Rosetta Stone or like Duolingo, you'd get like perfect English. Nobody speaks perfect English. Like very few people speak. Like we can all speak perfect English, so to speak, but everyone adapts with different slang. What is my favorite Polish word? Come on. He's a man. Well, what's funny is, I have two. I have one that's like a saying, and then I have a word. But like ja pierdolę, right? So obviously I won't translate it, but it also means like, get out of here. It's like a PG, it's an X-rated version of, get out of here. Ja pierdolę. Like last night when I lost in the crap tournament, ja pierdolę. It means like, what the hell? It's like, it means multiple things, which is pretty cool. Like, I mean, I'm sure in Kuwait there's different, like there's a perfect way to speak. I don't even know what language they speak in Kuwait. I'm curious. Kuwait, it's Middle Eastern, I believe. Yeah, because Danny said he went there. Then he went to Dubai right afterwards. And like they speak like a whole shit ton of languages. Right? They probably speak everywhere besides the States, everybody can speak multiple languages pretty fluently. And that's incredible. That in itself speaks numbers. Like most people, my favorite Polish word is chleb. The font is kind of funny. Chleb. I like chleb too. I'm a big fan of Chleb. What else? Chleb E said, gotta have some cheese, man. I love cheese. I can eat a whole block of cheese right now. If you had a block of cheese right here, I'll just cut that motherfucker up. Eat cheese all night. Big cheese. Anybody else got their favorite word from a different language? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Where's the cat? Oh, the cat took off. Huyek, yeah. Huyek. Huyek Vuyek. That's what they call me. So, name is Herman's Uncle Dick. So, it could be Uncle Richard. It's not. But I'll take that. That's a dub for me. Huyek Vuyek. I used to be called Uncle Criminal, you know. That was a long time ago. Sometimes that nickname still makes its way out. I was a kid. What are you going to do? I wasn't a kid. Was I a kid? I don't know. I'll let you know. Dude, we've been going for like an hour and 10 minutes. Shit, I'm actually just chilling, dude. I got some engagement. I'm going to hang out until you guys get fucking bored. Actually, I'll probably wrap it up. You know what I got to get from Dave Chappelle? That thing that says wrap it up. I'm just going to put that on the table and it's like, hit that shit. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up. But, splinter of the mind's eye. Oh. One last thing before I probably start wrapping up is going back to reading. A lot of people don't read. A lot of people don't read. And, you know, like a cheese way to read is like watch subtitles, right? So technically you're watching the show. You're technically reading too. So that's kind of how I got really into reading was like everything I watch subtitles. I know it drives people nuts. I don't care. Subtitles are the shit. Because there is stuff happening around and they say shit. Like someone could be saying something in another room and the subtitles will catch it. If they wanted it to be heard or caught, like in the script, it'll be in the subtitles. So always. But yeah, man, I like to read. I take spurts where like I read a lot and then like I just stop for a few months. Like I probably won't read in Europe. My sister goes, "What are you gonna bring a book to Europe?" I'm like, I'm not reading in Europe. I'm going to be drunk. I mean, I'm going to be, drunk. Probably drunk. Poland, too. Poland's going to be fun. But, anywho. Well, I'm going to, like half American free blow. And that's sad, dude. It is crazy, dude. Like, I really want to get my sister on the show. Even though she thinks it's like funny and it's like, but I actually have some legit questions, like concerns, and I want to know because she's been doing it for God, a long, I don't know, 20, 25 years, and just like what is the wrong with this the education system, right? Is it because there's too many politics involved with it? Is it more of like we need funding, so we do certain things to appeal certain politicians? Like, when do they take away from the kids, the students, and become all about money? The root of all evil, right? Money. But that's a good point you're saying, below a 6th grade level. So in the Army, in the military, they teach you everything you're taught is at like elementary school level. And they do that so everyone can understand it. And mostly it's just screaming at your face, like screaming at it. But oh boy, that's a whole other rabbit hole. And then yeah, should you got school tomorrow? I'll stay up because I'd love to talk about that right now. Because in a way you're right. Like the school system isn't designed to make you succeed. It's like you just know just enough, you know it. Dude, you just got me thinking real quick. But you're right though. Like even so, a lot of educated people or very rich people don't have college degrees. They never went. They just some people are just naturally gifted, where they can start a business. They have ideas. They're already like leaders from the rip. Like you see them. Like I'm sure when you're in school, you can tell kids that are already leadership built, and then you have the drones, right? You have the people who are just gonna work at a regular job and probably not even do that well in life. And it's sad, but that's like you can almost see unless something big happens in their life, like people who are leaders from their born. No one's created into a leader. It's almost like it's a mental, it's the hive mind. Yeah, it's like they're already like programmed. They're already like. So I give you an example too. As when I went to boot camp, NPCs. Yeah, I'm NPCs. But in boot camp, there was these two guys. Come on. They were going to special forces, so they had to go through the same boot camp as us, but they were going to a different path. And just talking to them, just like so, one guy was a little younger. He was kind of doofy, but dude, just smart. Both dudes. One was a Boston cop, like just super smart, like not even like book smart, just like life smart. Good decision making. They were quick on their feet. And they can take criticism really well. Like there's you look at half my platoon in boot camp, you're like, these guys are gonna be window lickers. Most of them are probably in jail. Actually, one of the guys is in jail. He shot and killed somebody. You know? That guy was crazy. His article's in Pennsylvania. So like you can tell these people were like bred for this. You know, like you think about people that you know growing up that are super successful, and then some people are not. And it's like, did somebody have a better advantage than you did? Or like, did the advantage already come to them? You feel like opportunity comes to certain people. It's interesting. It's really interesting to think about because, you know, there's people that like me getting into the podcast, getting into this, and like if it blows up, that's sick. Like I'm gonna do it because I like it. But if it gets famous, like that'd be sick. But I wasn't born for this. Like I'm trying something out of my comfort zone. I'm tired of going in and going to work and doing this and working all the time, dude. It's tiring. It's good money. I like the money, but like this is fun. This is cool. So, you know, think of like executives, right? Let's see, reaches 100 messages. Oh, nice. College free. I wouldn't say free. I mean, you got to think the U.S. is all about making money, right? So if college is free, like a lot of countries have college for free, and their taxes are super. We have high taxes, and we don't get shit for free. I don't get shit for free. I get schooling for free through my job. So I think school should be paid. We got to think about these big universities. They're paying their students to play sports and dig D1. So who's paying that? Your tuition. So part of me thinks that schooling should be free, but I think it should be definitely cheaper than what I think it's outrageous. Like I remember starting. What's that, Stu? What do you think? I think college should be affordable. I think if you're on minimum wage, you should be able to afford college somehow. Because there are people that are super smart. They have the mentality to do great things. It's just they're limited by, say, like society, right? They live in low income. They have parental issues, right? They have stuff that's limiting. They don't have access to like good jobs. They have access to good school, but they're like super bright. So why are they at a disadvantage? You know what I mean? But yeah, schooling is cool. I think that everyone should do it. So all right, so hear me out. I know we're kind of going on, but I like where this is going. It's like I think that everyone should do 3 years in the military. I think once you get out of high school, even do like a 2-year contract. Tour Syracuse after, and it's still 40K for Syracuse? That's pretty. I mean, in hindsight, that's not bad. But some of these colleges are freaking insane. But I think everyone should do military service. A lot of countries do that. They do like a 2 years. I think it's good because it kind of like you go to school and you learn your basics and you fuck off and you drink and you bang girls or whatever you bang these days, and then you go to the military and it just kind of just builds you, right? You build structure. Like you learn a lot of daily stuff. Like I learned from the military how much I don't like people, and I think that was by design. But I don't think there's a lot of basic skills that you learn in the military. Believe it or not, like I learned how to mop and clean shit in the military because we were always getting in trouble, so we're constantly mopping shit or reorganizing stuff. So my OCD kind of built from that. Like I like super organized. Like everything is where it's supposed to be. Got a little spot, so I get thanks for that. Then if someone yells at me, I kind of clam up like, oh shit, I'm getting screamed at. But I think that'd be cool. I know a lot of people are against that, but like there's different branches of military where they're not combat related. So everyone thinks that they're joining the military, they're gonna go and die. Like think of a percentage of people who go there and die. Boy Scouts are cool too. Like I wish I did Boy Scouts. I never even did them. Like I played hockey. I sucked. Like hockey when high school was not learning how to skate. It was just a scrimmage with the people that knew how to skate, and then there was me, barely skating, falling, busting my ass. Also, like I really wish I did more sports. Like me, I was working at like 17, 16. I started my job, 17. So I was able to leave work in my senior year so I can go work, and I feel like I just got disconnected from it. I feel like that's one thing that I kind of regret doing is not really enjoying school. Like I was super like book smart. I was always on time. I like a lot of people in my neighborhood, they split off and went their own direction. So it was kind of just there wasn't really anybody in the neighborhood anymore. Everyone kind of graduated and moved on, and I don't know. I just think I didn't get to kept like Paul and I had a different high school experience than I did. Like mine was kind of shitty. I didn't like it. I had a lot of friends. I don't really talk to a lot of them now. Some maybe I do, but sometimes you rekindle later on. But at the time, I was worried about working. There was drill in my head. Get a job, make your own money. No one's going to help you. So it was more like a survival instinct. I wish I did Boy Scouts. I wish I did, like, we did paintball. That was cool. Like, I loved that. I actually went to Aruba for a tournament. There's a picture of me on paintball.com, but it's so long ago, it's like in the archives. But the Boy Scouts are cool. Like, you learn stuff in the woods. People look at stuff like that. It's like, oh, I don't want to do Boy Scouts. I don't want to. They're missing the point. Like, first of all, you're with other people. So, COVID killed society socially. Nobody knows how to talk to each other. No one wants to talk to each other. No one's coming to save you. And I think that's huge. Like, not only are you learning like life-saving skills in the Boy Scouts. As a kid, you remember that shit. You grasp, like me trying to learn this stuff now, man, some shit either sticks or it doesn't. That's when I learned something new. I can learn that shit 30 fucking times. I won't remember it. But I'll learn that, and I'll remember it to this day. So, Aruba Open. Yeah, that's right, Aruba Open, dude. I went... Dude, my parents let me go with these people I barely knew to a country I'd never been to play in a tournament that I don't even know how I had the money to even go there. Ooh, Scout Book? Dude, you know what's crazy? So the Scout Book, so they have this thing called the Ranger's Handbook. It's not for Rangers, it's for everyone. But it's basically probably a bigger version of the Scout Book. So it's basic how to make a fire, what things to eat, how to make shelter in a storm, how to stay warm, how to stay cool, how to filter water. Like, it's shit like that. It's crazy. It's like, think about right now, everything just went to shit. How many of us could actually survive? What year was that? Oh, fuck. What year was it? I had to be. So we were in Brantford. I had to be 16. So 2099 maybe? Maybe 2000? Yeah, I got to go with 3. 2000, yeah, Brian, was it 2000? It's got to be. Yeah, 2000 is probably sophomore. Yeah. Man, I was on the cover, dude. That was insane. And I knew it was me because of the paintball marker I had. And I say marker, not gun, because it's considered a marker. But it was my Blue Angel. I love that gun. Marker. Sorry, you caught me. Can't say guns. Marker. But as much as I love paintball, I won't do that again. One, it is so expensive. So I already play hockey. That's already expensive enough. So I'm good. I'd love to play it again. Like if we did like a group thing and we just went and like fucked off for a day, that'd be cool. But play competitive again? Pfft. Oh man, I miss playing competitive, dude. Competitive was the shit. And the craziest thing is my brother was actually like one of my best like teammates. We did 3-on-3 because we would always bicker each other. But when we were there, bro, we were in sync, dude. In sync. So the Hogan's Alley newspaper, Chuck Congo, if you see it, Hogan's Alley had a clip of Danny and I on it. And Danny me or him were in the snake. I loved the snake. I'd run to that, dude. I would crawl up that shit and I'd peek over into their side and light up that first line. Sometimes you will get fucked up because sometimes they'll eat the. So you have your guys in the back, right? Usually it's the bigger dudes that have the long range, the long barrels, and their job is just to put fire cover, just to put suppressive fire down. So in me, I'd run to that, and sometimes they'll wait for me and they will light me up. And sometimes when you have somebody run the snake too on their side, sometimes you're head to head with somebody. So there's always drawbacks, but man, those are the days, dude. That was it. I had so much fun. That was probably one of the sports my dad got me into. But like I had to like fund it myself. So and I was still young. I wasn't even working yet. So you're probably thinking, how did I get the money? Well, like I said, I was a criminal when I was a kid. So I got the money. We had a little business deal going on there selling computer parts. I don't know what they were, but they sold for a lot of money. This is right at the beginning of the PayPal era, so everything was money orders. And it was right when PayPal was doing like money orders versus taking like credit cards and e-checks and shit like that. So I probably could have made more money, but I didn't have access to all that at the time because I don't think we barely had a computer that worked. So I don't even know how I even got the shit sold to begin with. What? I had an eBay account, and that's where Deals for U04 came from, and I sold a bunch of those. A bunch of those, enough of that to fund multiple paintball markers, admission to tournaments, airfare to tournaments. So, you know, like I was saying earlier, some people just have access to everything. Some people do things unconventional. I was more of an unconventional kind of acquirer of goods, so to speak. So, you know, I know it was expensive for my dad. I get it, but like Danny played for a bit. I got him in the tournaments with me, but I initially because I would work there too. So I would work at Hogan's Alley. Or I'll work at the Brantford place as a ref, and then I get free time after, and then I get discounts or like maybe I pay for a box. I take a box. I don't know. You know, it's too long ago. Statute of limitations are up. Statute of limitations are over. But yeah, that's the paintball days. So he says, "Is that you? I feel like you got a picture to show me." And I'm like, "Oh, I want to know. What picture is it?" Well, if you can't show me, if you find that picture, I probably would print that out and like put that on the board here. Put this somewhere in the studio down here because that's a sick picture, dude. It's a sick ass picture. I'd be surprised you can find it. I know paintball.com has it, so I don't know how you would. maybe just took your time because it was Ruba Open was probably in June, and I was a pervert back then. I'll look for it. So I had a bunch of pictures, and Ruba Open was in Aruba. Yeah, the Ruba Open 2000, could be 2000. Man, I had my old flip phone. I had pictures of 2 chicks looking at their butts. I'm like, I had paintball, chicks' butts. I was like, wow, set that bar. I had my ways. I bet you do. I bet you do. Do I even have any paintball stuff left? Man. I bought football cleats. But football cleats with the spikes in them, because I don't want to have to tax in it. So I use those. I love those things, dude, because I had the pants, I had the jersey, I don't think I wore anything else. I don't think I wore like a protector or like that. No, I had gloves though. I have gloves? Yeah, gloves. But sick jerseys. Yeah, that was cool. Well, I got a shower still. I got to put all this crap away all nice and clean. I got to call it a night. This has been awesome. This turned out fucking awesome. I had somebody new come in here, so I'm glad they showed up. I had a good time talking to them from all the way across the world. You know, hopefully they come back in. Fucking sick talking to them. Sick talking to you guys. As always, I loved it. Thank you for coming in. I had a great conversation. This is awesome, dude. So I'm going to stop the stream. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys have a great week. And I'm going to see you probably next Sunday. Next Sunday. Unless I play for Trinity. Yeah. So on the cover of it, it's an orange flame jersey, blue gun. I'm standing up against one of the giant balloons here. Go wash your ass. I'm going to wash your ass. Do you mind? Stop soaping your ass. Good job, my brother. Chuck, have a great night. Good night, everybody. Have a great week. Peace.